Re-yeast, toothface, squidhead, bubo, 6-6, hermioodle, yak-face, the Toadstool Terror, rockwort, nycto, weeba, oolan woof. I worked with all those creatures. Had lunch with them. That's some of them, Barma.
As a kid, this mystified me when I watched this on TV back in 1983. Who were some of these aliens? Now, of course, a lot of them I knew. Sice Noodles, Nick2, Yak Face. Well, honestly, I didn't know Yak Face until years later. But some of these I'd never heard of. Even today, I've never heard of them. So who are they? I mean, Toadstool Terror? Sounds like an acid rock band from the late 70s. Well, I thought I would answer that question of who some of these aliens are. So I went and asked some of my best friends, who are some of these aliens? So let's find out. Hey, do you know who Rockwort is?
Man, I got better things to do with my time. See ya.
Hey guys, do y'all know who 6-6 is? 6-6, he works for Java. Come on guys. Bosch? Wiki? Anyone? Anyone know who he is? Rude. Hey JC, hold up, I gotta ask you a question. Do you know who Two-Face is?
Man, I don't know who Two-Face is, but I know who Stank Breath Mouthface is.
Well, as you can see, I didn't find the answers I was looking for. Found a lot of smart Alex. So, I thought I would use the powers of the internet to find out some of these aliens I never heard of. I know you probably watch Star Wars Explains and you know all these creatures already, but for you out there who don't know who some of these are, I thought this video might be fun to track them down. So let me pull up the list here. Re-Yees. We all know who Re-Yees is. This guy right here. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all about it. I had Re-Yees as a kid. You had Re-Yees as a kid. So let's go to the next one. Squidhead. Again, Kenner helped us know who Squidhead is. So, Yak Face. Again, like many of us, years later, when we learned there was a Yak Face figure, we knew who Yak Face was. We could spot him out when we were watching Return of the Jedi with friends. Hey, there's Yak Face! And they wouldn't be impressed. Well, wouldn't be too impressed. They would just confirm that their suspicion that you're a dork. Let's see what else we got. Nick2. We know Nick2, right? This guy. Ula. Hope I said that right. If not, you'll let me know in the comments below, right here. Over the years, this one's come pretty well known in the Star Wars fan base, so I'm not going to research it. And Woof. Not Wolf, or Woof. W-O-O-F. Odd name. We'll get this one right off the bat, because some of you may know, because they actually released a figure with this name. Yeah, part of the vintage collection that they first did years ago in 2011, 2010, somewhere around then. Sorry, I don't have the exact date, okay? Doesn't matter, does it? We know him as Clay2. We know him as Nick2, but we know him as Clay2. He was called Wolf on the set of Star Wars, and for some reason, I'm not really sure why, Hasbro used that name for this figure. Although it was a vintage figure, so you think they would use the vintage name. But we are talking about Hasbro here. So, let's scratch him off the list. Who else do we have? Toothface. Sounds like a cousin to Yak Face. I'm not really sure who that is either, so let's find out. This is Toothface, I guess because he has two big teeth. Now I've seen this guy in the background of the Jabba Palace, but I never really knew his name. Of course now he's got a big old long backstory and everything. He's probably some monk on the run from the Empire or something, but how do you pronounce his name, at least in those new books? I believe that's pronounced J. Quill, but I'm sure I've seen it wrong. But according to the internet, he did witness the pit of cartoon battle with the rebels. Okay, we got that one out of the way. What about Babu? Babu. B-U-Bab. Bubo. Okay, we got that one out of the way. What about Babu? Reminds me of Jimbo. There was this girl I had a big crush on with. We dated for a little bit in the 8th grade. That was until she left me for Jimbo. Just the name alone. Okay, we're not here to talk about Jimbo showers. Bumbo, B-U-B-O. Who is this? Sounds like an Ewok, right? Well, let's find out. Although he has a lot longer name, although I'm not going to try to pronounce it, this is one that a lot of people's probably seen in Return of the Jedi. He's like a frog. He's like a cross between a pet dog and a pet frog. Ooh, keep your toes away from that mouth. Anyway, here he is. So we know who Carrie Fisher was talking about when she says Jimbo. Boomba, whatever his name is. Looks a lot like Jimbo Showers that I knew from middle school. Okay, let me try to say this one without saying six. 6'6". Sick, S-I-C, 6, S-I-X. Not 6'6", not 6'6". Oh, that's a pretty good name. 6'6". 6'6". I'm not even trying anymore. Let's find out who it is. It's some kind of like roach insect looking thing. Now, I've never seen this in Return of the Jedi, but there's so much stuff in the background of Jabba's palace, you could have missed it. I mean, how many people have seen that big snail on the roof of Jabba's palace that's right above C-3PO's head? It's creepy, but a lot of people missed it. And here's one, unless you're looking for it, you probably can't find it. And according to the internet, he has 6 eyes. So I guess that's why they call him Sick Six. Because he has 6 eyes, and man, he's sick. In a good way. Not like my stomach hurts, but you know, man, that dude is sick. Hermie Aldal. Yeah, I probably said that wrong. I don't know how Carrie Fisher did it. She got him right, and she was probably high on cocaine during the time. Don't bash me. I love Carrie Fisher. Man, do I miss her. But this is one we all probably know. Hasbro made a figure of it, so I'm not going to get into detail here. It's this one right here, and I should have put them on my list of the people you already know, and I didn't. Sorry. But let's go to the coolest name of them all. I wish they made this figure just for the name. The Toadstool Terror. Sounds like something you find on Mario, not in Star Wars. Let's find out who that is. Again, it seems to be a creature from Jabba's palace that I don't really remember seeing. But it looks pretty cool. It's like a long snake with a tauntaun looking head. I don't know about you, but that thing gives me the Weeber Jeebers. We all know what a rock is. We all know what a wart is. But what about a rock wart? Sound like something you would get when your brother threw a rock upside your head just because you broke his Evel Knievel motorcycle. The commercial says it could jump ramps. Is it my fault that it broke? Anyway, let's check out this rock wart. Again, found in Jabba's palace, but I really don't remember ever seeing this thing. But it seems he can also be found in the Star Wars game Battlefront. It looks more like something that would hang outside Jabba's palace in the desert around the sand instead of inside. Apparently he has 8 legs and 4 eyes. So you don't want to try to outrun this thing. 8 legs, he's got to be fast. 4 eyes, forget it, you're not hiding anywhere. Weeba Weeba. Sounds like a Weeble Wobble that does fall down. So who is Weeba Weeba? Well, this one was kind of a mystery. In fact, I saw a lot of people point to the wrong person. I hear some people say it's this guy, but it's not. Who is this Weeba Weeba Wampa Wampa Yabba Dabba Doo person? Can you believe it? It's someone you probably know. It's this Jabba's prostitute girlfriend with the 4 boobies. I don't know what you do with 4 boobies. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Boobs are like collecting action figures. 1's not enough and 3's too many. We broke the case. We know of all the creatures now that Carrie Fisher was naming in the making of Return of the Jedi special, which was called Classic Creatures, but I just call it the making of Return of the Jedi as seen on the TV special, which you can also see on the Blu-ray. Now you can go tell your friends when you're watching Return of the Jedi, hey, pause it. See that little thing in the background back there? You know what that is? That's Toothface. Best friends with Yakface. And after they get off at Jabba's palace, they're going to kick back and go see the Toadstool Terror. What a great band. Anyway, thank you for watching. Always in the comments below, let me know what you think. Do you remember this special? Did you get confused about these names also, like I did as a kid? Or did you miss it because you had to watch that episode of Riptide? That I can understand. If you didn't have a VCR anyway. Anyway, let me know that and more in the comments below. And always, please thumb up so I know you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. And you know what? We'll talk again soon.